Hello everybody, welcome back. I know it's been a little bit since I've done a Minecraft episode. I'm trying to do them a little bit more often now, but I wanted to start doing Grand Theft Auto because I thought it would be fun to do something different for a change. This is the first time I've ever done an LP, and I thought it would be kind of nice to see what it would be like to do a game other than Minecraft. Now I'm not going to stop this, of course, because Minecraft is so much fun to me. But I wanted to spread out a little bit and try something different. But here we are back in my Minecraft world. And let's check out what's been going on. I see somebody killed my... You freaking pig! Well, first things first, let's repair that. Stinking pigs. One thing you may not know is that... Where's my hoe? Oh, you'll see all this dark matter. I'll show you how that came about in a second. But let's fix our crop. You know what, I could always just put them in the condenser, but I like having some natural stuff here. Why not? Barn animals killing my crops. Okay. How many times did that happen? There were 3 or 4 sieges floating around. Okay. We'll think about that later. So, these are the things that are a little different. My house is pretty much the same, except for a few changes that I made. You'll notice that this is here. This is a trading chest. It's an ender chest with this mod, but everybody in our world can get to this chest. It goes by color. So when we have something in the chest or something we don't need, we plop it in here, and then whoever does want it or need it can grab it back out. So you can see we've all put stuff in here. I put a couple pumpkins and put some other tools in there. That probably came from Jess because I made her a pick, and when I threw it to her, somehow she had 2. I don't know what happened there, but looks like my generator's still going strong. This stuff is all pretty much the same. Yeah. I try to keep one of everything around in case I want to put it in the condenser and get more of it. One thing that I have done is I started a project. And the project, you could probably see when I was floating around, I decided to start an Old West town. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption a lot, and you've heard me before say that I want Serious Creeper to play Red Dead Redemption. And as I was playing it, he said, well, why don't you build a Wild West town? So I thought, you know what the heck, why not? You'll notice this ugly spot up here. I'll show you what that is in just a moment. But let's go check out... Oops. I don't like that. That's scary. Makes me think it might blast my door off or something. This is the start of my Wild West town. And it looks like people have been here. Welcome to the Wild Wild West. Okay, yeah, I don't know who did this. It's got a creeper face on it. I guess I can assume that Serious Creeper might have been here. But that could have been anybody's handiwork. I've had a couple of people out here doing things. I started these buildings here. That somebody, I have no idea who did that. But these I made, and I started this one. Now this is supposed to be, I'm going to try to get some details on here to make this a little nicer, but this is supposed to be a barbershop. And there's only so much you can do with this, but I put a little table here, the cauldron as if it's a tub, and I've got this here that's supposed to be like the barber chair. Maybe somebody can give me some ideas on making that look a little nicer. I don't remember there being this many holes here in the sand. I might have to fix that. I think somebody's been messing around out here. But yeah, this is the little barber shop. I wanted this to be the little town, the main thoroughfare in the town. So it's going to come up this way. We're going to have a few more buildings. The main idea is this is the bank. I made it brick because back in the West they tended to be brick, and in a lot of the movies and the games from the Old West you'll see them be brick too. That's the barber shop. This is going to be the general store. This is the giant creeper face. And there's going to be a saloon, a hotel, and I'm probably going to try to come up with a couple other things, but I want to see if I can figure out a way to make a couple of little details. You know, the barbershop always has that candy cane spiral out here. I don't know if I can replicate that or not. I'd like to, but we'll see. Here's where all the other materials are. Of course, I just dropped that in my condenser. And got what oh. You know what? Let me fix that. This looks a little ugly here. So let's make that wood, because I would like the floor to be fairly contiguous. Okay. And put the door back. Yeah. That's one handy feature of this mod pack I like. If you're working with something and you run out, it automatically pulls the next stack in. Okay. So here's what's going on with the bank. It's very simple, of course. This is supposed to be the customer waiting area. This is, you know, the counter. I decided to put this in to separate the two. I made a little bench back here. This doesn't have a button to get into the back because this is supposed to be the safe. Maybe there's a better way to do this, a better way to represent it. I don't know. This is the best thing I could come up with on short notice. But anyway, here's the chest. I went on a pigman killing spree. Got a bunch of gold nuggets out of it, and that's from that. So I decided, you know, I'm not really going to need them for anything because I can condense whatever. So I dropped them in here because in the Old West they used a lot of gold for their currency. So that's the start of it. I made a little bench outside here that's supposed to be like a filigree on the side, or just, you know, whatever. Yeah, it's kind of silly, but this is my little town. I'm going to leave that creeper face there for the moment, just because. Let me use that up the last 2 blocks here, though. I hate leaving things undone, but I will continue working on this later. I wanted every building to have a little porch. And once I get some flatter space over here, I'm going to see if I can get a couple to tie together. And sort of be like row houses almost, but we'll see how it turns out. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. Over here's where I was going to put my... I don't want stuff spawning up here. Over here was where I was going to put my saloon, so I guess this is going to have to go eventually. But I'm going to need a lot of room for that. It's either going to be the saloon or the hotel. Probably actually the hotel, because it'd be kind of silly to put a bar right next to the bank. And I guess I'm going to need a jail, now that I think about it. I was trying to decide what other buildings would be in my town, but I'm definitely going to need a jail because there's definitely going to be a saloon here, and there's definitely going to be a bank, and I've got a feeling that a couple people are going to come rob it. So I'm going to need a jail to put them in. But that's the start of it. And I wanted to show that off a little bit, maybe get some ideas. Yeah, that's definitely... somebody's had some creeper fun over here. I'll fill that in later. But... whoa, there it goes. Have to wonder now, I'm waiting because I went to Serious Creeper's house and I made my mark on his wall. I left my name and torches on his wall. So I'm looking around because I know somebody has done something to me now. So I'm waiting to see what they might have taken or destroyed of mine. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I got off scot-free. You can see all this dark matter here from my condenser, and I guess now's as good a time of any to show you why that is. That right there, that ugly spot, I didn't know where else to put it. That's my world anchor. And the world anchor, for those of you not familiar... What the heck? Okay, apparently I've been caked. I do not know when this happened. There's my Klein star. I had a dark matter in here that was generating a bunch. And it was just, I hadn't been able to come on for a couple of days, so it was just filling up in here. So I decided it would be a good idea to take them down. So I asked a friend, I asked Imperialistic to come up here and take them down. I don't think this is his handiwork. I'm gonna say that this is probably somebody more like Serious Creeper, or I don't know. Well, I don't think Mungo would do this because I haven't done anything to Mungo. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna be eating cake for a while. So I better get to the dentist. I'm sure somebody will let on as to who did it, but am I the only one on? No, I'm not. X is on. That's right, he is on. So I can't sleep, and since I can't sleep, I'm just gonna have to mess around in the night. I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do with all this dark matter at some point in the future. I think I'm probably gonna make a couple more red tools just so I can combine a few, because I think it'd be nicer if I could have a little bit more space in my hotbar down here. Some of these rings I'm gonna need to actually wear in order for them to work. I don't know that I really need anything like the ring of ignition, but at one point I might want to put it on because you can see I've got dark matter on. I can't really die with this stuff. But at the same time, you know, I'm looking at myself like I'm running around pretending I'm a ninja all the time, or I'm the Dark Knight. Can never see the skin that I have, which was nicely made for me by Drewby a long time ago from the Spawn. You know what? I wonder who did put that cake in my house. Let's go see if Serious Creeper still has my name on his wall. I love this flight ring. I think it's called Swift's Rending Gale. That's weird. Oh, what the heck? Why do I have a pig man in my nether garden? One thing that's cool is now we have 1.3 out. You can grow nether wart in the overworld. That's going to be nice later, because then you don't have to come to the nether all the time just to get your nether wart. Yeah, I killed a bunch of those. That's how I got a bunch of... I noticed that every once in a while they'll drop an enchanted item. So I was getting enchanted swords, and every once in a while they drop a helmet or a chest plate. Whoa. I think I showed this to you guys already. Imp found a stronghold. Whoa! What the heck? I guess he's been cleaning it up in here. That's nice of him. He's always been a lot more organized than the rest of us. Aw, dadgummit. So much for that. I'm sorry, imp. This is why we can't have nice things. Let's just kill this guy. Come back, come back, come back. There. Okay. Now, where am I going? Over here. Oops, no, wrong way. Okay. It's easy to lose your bearings in the nether. Guess I'm gonna have to fix that wall, or we're gonna have to convert it into another material that won't break so easily. I don't know if you saw this part. Ooh, I haven't seen this part. I think... How did he get water in the nether, first of all? I like that. It's a nice touch. But second of all, I don't think you guys have seen this since this has been changed. Nice touch with the nether wart. I like that. I did start making a hub around everything, but of course I did it all in cobble. I was trying to just make things a little safer for people. You can see here is using reinforced glass. I guess it lets a little bit less light in. You know what? I can't tell. Is that... Maybe it's just because the border is darker. But this is reinforced glass. It's a little stronger. So I can see that this is the way to Nuke's house. So I guess he's been working with, he's been working with Imp on getting that fixed up nicely. There's a path to Mungo's down there too. But he always winds up living in his mine wherever he is. Ha ha ha. Let's go see what's going on in Serious Creeper's house. Oops. Looks like some damage has been taken in this little corridor here. Maybe it was from SC on his way to leave cake in my house. Whoa. Taking a little bit to generate. Run! There. Always gotta have a little pork chops with you. Actually, no, that's steak. Let's cook steak. Yep, that's steak. Pork chop is whiter. Who the heck went hoeing around here? Somebody went crazy. Get in! Okay. See, this is Serious Creeper's ender chest. He made, I don't know, oh, that's an alloy furnace. I don't have one of those. Let's see. Ha! It's still there. Well, maybe he likes it. Or maybe he just got lazy. Here's a good, whoa. I think these are about to get really noisy, but this is his collector setup. His is a lot more powerful than mine. I think X has been in here though, because SC doesn't need all this stuff. Ah, this one's not getting all the light it needs. Just a little less. Oh well. That's gonna get loud, I think, so let's get out of here. That's funny. Ha ha ha. Man, he's so organized. Whoa. Alright. Let's get back home. Maybe he didn't do the cake thing after all. If that was Imp, that was very crafty of you. But I don't think it was. He did go to my house for something. Even if he did, he sure didn't tell me there was a ton of cake in my house. And I'm sure that he knows that I didn't put it in myself. Okay. Even with all this special magic, I can't take on a stupid ghast. Heading back to the house. Hey, where did X build his house? Oops. Wawa. This is Mungo's. He hasn't done much here. So this is, so he's down at near the spawn. That's all cobble. Yeah, what the heck? Let's go visit. We'll be a good neighbor. Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay, he built here, I guess. More houses coming soon. Yeah, he gets into all this stuff. He's been cutting blocks and doing all kinds of things. Oh, he's got energy collectors. I see he's been using different colors of wood. Look at that. That's kind of nice. He's got stairs upside down. Oh, no he doesn't. Just looks like it. Yeah, he does pretty much what I do. Yeah, so these aren't really stairs, I guess. It's just a full block, and then he cut a small quarter block and put it in. That's a nice touch, though. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's a pretty cool design. Yeah, that must be his world anchor. He's got a lot of collectors. This is a nice design, though. I only have two Mark IIIs. These are, I think he's got Mark 1s in here. But with all the stuff he's got going, I bet he'll be at Mark III in no time. But he's using marble block, which I like the look of this. I had built a house in single player with this, but I wanted to do something a little bit more old school. Well, I guess if you can call sandstone old school. Oh, yeah, it's empty up here. Let's see if he fesses up. No, guess not. He's got a nice view here. I'm glad somebody's living at spawn. We all kind of shotgunned out. What the heck? He's shooting Rending Gale at me. At least he's got one. That's nice. That means he won't take fall damage. Alright, well let's... I don't know what the heck those are. See, he gets into all this stuff. I don't know what the heck is going on. That was a nice place for him to put his world anchor, though. Because it kind of blends in and makes it look like that's how it was just designed. Near the pretzel hut. Okay, into the Nether. With a sip of Coke. Ah! Nice and cold. Alright, let's go. A little bit of delay in generating the world here, though. Let's see, is he following? Yes, he is. Good. Yeah, I'm getting some lag too. Okay. And here we are! Yay! A little bit more lag. You know, I'm starting to wonder if all those world anchors we've got in here are putting extra strain on the server. I might have to see what SC thinks about that. It's pretty plain though, compared to his anyway. But I've got all the little usual things. I'm not much of a decorator, but it's home. Typing awkwardly while I'm recording. Yeah, you found the cake. Yeah, it's weird walking on cake though. But, yeah. I wonder if anybody's ever tiled their floor in cake before. Well, mine definitely is. You know, I just realized that. I can walk on the cake without having to jump. That's interesting. Okay, what's going on? I'll blame it on Mungo. He won't know. I need some ideas for this place. I really do need to make this place nicer. Maybe a painting or two. Or something, I don't know. But at least the building's up. The Old West architecture was really never much to be desired, but yeah, I figured he would notice that I don't have any detail blocks. Whoa. Oh. He gave me a saw. I really don't know how to use this thing anyway. I don't know what I'm doing with saws. Oh. So I guess you put this up there, put a block in with it, and it comes out as a cut block. Above or next to a block for different shapes. Just experiment. Okay. I'll give it a shot. Forgot I'm still carrying the hoe around. I meant to put that up. What the heck is he doing? Yeah. Sure, nothing happened. I need to put up some signs, I think, because I want to label what these things are. I think you can kind of tell that that's a bank, and if you come over here you can kind of see this is a barber shop. Yeah, sit down and get your hair cut. Alright, a little off the top. Okay. Guess this doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, if I hit him in the head, that'll hurt. Oh well. I'll just pretend. He won't know. When the heck did he put glasses on? It's always nice to have friends that'll go along with your shenanigans. Okay. So. I really need to get building on this. I need to make some more wood. I need to grab a few more. I don't know who did that. Somebody took the time to create a creeper logo in my Wild West village. What the heck? You know what? I just realized that somebody's been making it grass in here. Did he do that or what? When did it become grass over here? What the heck is he doing? I intended for this to be kind of all sand, but He's got a philosopher's stone, I guess, that he's messing around with. I guess he's trolling me, turning my desert into... creepers. Yeah, he's right. Alright. Well, let me give it a think, and maybe we'll come up with another building to put in here, but for the minute I am going to show X around a little more and come back to you guys in a bit. Okay, so I've shooed away my house guest, or rather I took him to the mushroom biome and he got carried away killing all the animals. So I'm probably not going to take him to see any more of my friends. But anyway, I think I've got my ideas in line. I'm going to build a jail next to the bank. I'm going to build a general store. And then I'm going to do a hotel. And then a saloon. So that's the short list of things that I'm going to build. So I think in the next episode I'm going to start building that. And you guys can come along, because a couple people told me that you wouldn't mind seeing a couple of building episodes. So I'll add some in. In the meantime, thank you again for watching, as always. Here's another view of my cake that I'm sure somebody will eventually fess up to. And I appreciate all you guys coming. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you guys later.